Hi y'all, welcome back to a new video. Today, it's gonna be a rainy day clean with me. Our house is a disaster right now. We've actually had a lot of projects going on this weekend, so the house has not been a top priority, and of course it is getting really out of control. So I am just gonna kind of put myself together a little bit. I always feel better when I am a little bit more put together, and we're gonna get this house cleaned up. Once I got our room spot cleaned, I wasn't too concerned about the bedroom as much as I'm concerned about the main living space. When it does come to cleaning, I do tend to focus more on the dining room, the kitchen, and living room. As long as those are clean, I'm fine. When we can close the doors and nobody else can see our mess, I don't really care. So I need to deep clean my bedroom very soon, but it's not the top priority right now. So I got that tidied up. Now moving into the kitchen, going to get all the dishes put in the sink, get all the trash thrown away. It's amazing how quick things just kind of pile up randomly. So we're just going to get that all taken care of. And then after that, I moved on to taking these boxes out. These boxes are from my daughter's new headboard, which you'll see us put together in this video, I believe. Or did I share that in a separate video? I can't remember at this point. But anyway, that's to her bed. And then the other box is from our mattress that we got, which I highly recommend. I'll link it down below. If you're in the market for a soft mattress, something that's memory foam, soft, comfortable, this bed is amazing. I've been sleeping so good. And while I was unloading these boxes to the front yard, I was thinking to myself, they should have a company that comes around and picks up boxes that are not destroyed, that they can reuse. You know what I mean? So that way there's not so much waste and stuff, because in our area, there's no longer a recycling bin. You have to actually take your recycling to the dump if you want to recycle it. I don't even think they do that anymore. I could be wrong. We don't do that. We ended up just taking it all to the dump at once and throwing it all away. But if there was a company that could come around and get up all the boxes, think about how much less waste we would have. I think that's a good business. If there's somebody who could create that, and then you charge obviously companies like Amazon or Walmart a smaller fee to buy the boxes back from you to reuse. But I guess that would, I don't know if that would work. My mind. I was thinking that would be a great idea, but then what if it was contaminated by chemicals, and then you can't put food in the box that had chemicals, so I guess it would be kind of difficult to do that. But anyway, I don't know, it was just a thought, because I hate that all the boxes pile up so quick, and big boxes too. And of course, because I'm on social media and there's a lot of times where I'll do sponsorships, I probably get more than the average, well, I know I do. I get more than the average person when it comes to packages in the mail. And let me tell you, they pile up so quick. They just pile up in our carport. It is a disaster. It's a complete disaster. And not only do I have to suffer from it, the neighbors do too. No, I'm just kidding. We try our best. But I would love, actually, speaking of carport, I would love to put a kind of close it in and make it more of a garage so I can close it so nobody can see our crap. That would be great. That's on the next to-do list, but in order to, it's not next on the to-do list, let me rephrase, because that is a big behind project that we are just not ready to tackle yet. But down the line, we do want to fix our carport. The roof actually has to be redone, the whole thing. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of money, and it's just not top priority, because it's fine. It is what it is. It's not hurting anything. But if we were to close it in and make it a garage, or try to close that in general, basically the whole half of the house would have to be rebuilt. Isn't that crazy? It's amazing how some people get away with building things, and then years pass and it starts falling apart on the next owner. And that's us. And then here I wanted to share with you. So these are my little air purifiers I got. These are the membrane solutions. I got these off Amazon. Look at that. It's so bad. Our house is very, very dusty. Extremely dusty. We actually had our AC guy that comes. We had him. I asked him about, you know, obviously cleaning the air ducts and see if it would help. We have a new HVAC unit, but he recommended not cleaning out the air ducts if they were not like contaminated. Like if they had mold or something like that, he was like, yeah, I would definitely want to, you know, sanitize those. But as far as like dust goes, he's like, your ducts look fine. I wouldn't even bother because you're going to damage them. It just doesn't make a difference in dust. The dust is coming from the dogs and us going in and out. So in case you ever have a dusty house, it's not always your HVAC that's causing it. It could just be if you have a lot of traffic, if you live in more of like a dustier area, it's really common. But this air purifier is actually really nice. It works well. It's quiet. And since my bedroom is one of the most dusty spaces, probably because this is where 3 of our 4 dogs sleep, so of course this area is going to be really dusty, and then our living room gets dusty too, so I try to keep these running as much as I possibly can. Today's video is sponsored by Earth Breeze. Recently, I have shared with you guys that I have been trying to slowly but surely make the switch to better quality, safer ingredients in all the things that we bring into our household, especially the cleaning products that we use on a daily basis, and laundry detergent is one of them. I swear there are just so many unnecessary chemicals in everything these days, but laundry detergent is known to be one of the worst culprits, and many of the brands use harsh chemicals that can irritate your skin and even pose a health risk. So personally, I decided to make the switch to Earth Breeze. Their detergent sheets are free from harsh chemicals like dyes, parabens, phosphates, and preservatives, and they're just way easier to use. There's no heavy plastic jugs, no crazy mess, just a pre-measured sheet that dissolves within seconds. As soon as it touches the water, it just immediately starts to dissolve. It's pretty cool. And I personally just feel a lot better knowing that we are not exposing ourselves to unnecessary chemicals, especially on our clothes that we're wearing like all day. And the best part is your laundry will still come out fresh and clean. So if you want a gentler clean as well, without any of the harsh chemicals, switch to Earth Breeze. They are also backed by a 100% money back guarantee, so you can basically try it risk-free. And right now you can get 40% off with your subscription using code CARRY. The link is going to be in my description box, and a huge thank you to Earth Breeze for sponsoring today's video. Okay, no lie, the Earth Breeze little laundry sheets are freaking cool, and I love them. I have extremely sensitive skin, and I'm very picky about products, and so far, so good. So I just wanted to say that. This is actually a couple days later, by the way. Like I said, I filmed like basically cleaning content over the course of the week that I was struggling. So thank you guys for watching it. I truly appreciate it. But I was in my room cleaning up my bathroom. Oh guys, how do you get stains off the counter? Somebody tell me in the comments, please, because I dyed my hair black again, and yeah, I make a mess. It's quite the mess. And I know better. I know to lay plastic down because I go into it and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be very careful. The next thing you know, I have hair dye on the ceiling somehow. It makes no sense. Also, I just want to say, I promise I wash my laundry. I promise. I feel like I've been wearing this shirt for like the past 4 or 5 weeks. Ever since I bought it, I swear it's like the only shirt I wear. But I have 2, okay? I have 2 of them, I promise. And I do wash them. I just love this shirt. It fits so well. It's so comfortable. I'm going to order different colors so that way at least it looks like I'm wearing different clothes.
I could have my way, so I could let it be. I could do what I want, but it's just an illusion. Yeah, I sometimes feel like I can't go up. I'm drinking beer right out my coffee cup. I wanna do what I want. It's just an illusion. Try to come around, but I know it's gonna take a while. So what I wanna hang with.
I have a grocery haul to share with you guys really quick. It's not like super organized or anything, but you'll get the point. So I usually start with dinner items first. So I put all the meats over here to show you what we're gonna have. So we're gonna have chicken, for sure. We're gonna have hamburgers one night. So I got ground beef. I got 2 things of pork steaks here. You can see these are so affordable, $6.51 and $6.79. And I'm telling you right now, these are just as good as steaks. Like if you're on a budget and you're looking for like a steak dinner, you need these. I always talk about them, but they are seriously the best. So I got 2 packs of those. I got some pork chops here. 2 different types of steak. Dylan likes the thicker steak. I personally prefer it being thin. For some reason, it's just much more tender. So I got him the thick steak, and then they gave me this nasty looking thin steak. His looks so much better. And then I also got a family size slow cooker beef chuck roast. I just read that word for word. But for some reason this sounded super good to me. So that is like all the proteins for dinner this week. Alright, and then moving over here, I got some Lunchables for the kids for quick, easy lunch. I ended up having to get some new sponges. I love these. These are my absolute favorite. 2 things of green beans, paper towels, chicken taquitos. These are the bomb. Pancakes and sausage. That's for Dylan for a snack at night. He'll tear these up. They ended up substituting the big box of Uncrustables for 3 small ones. I kind of wish they would have done a variety, but beggars can't be choosers. I got some butter. This is like our go-to butter now. Ever since, like, we used to use the I can't believe it's not butter and the Betty Crocker, all that, whatever that stuff is. When you switch to real butter, it's stupid expensive. It's crazy how expensive it is, but it makes a world of a difference in your food and the way things taste. So definitely recommend this. Kerrygold is my favorite. And it just so happens that my name is Carrie. I don't know. It's just, it's the one that I've been buying. I got an onion, 2 baked potatoes. Those are going to be for dinner tonight. A bag of yellow potatoes for potato soup. Some tater tots. That's going to go for our hamburgers. Tomato for the hamburgers. I got an orange and I got some lemons and stuff because they were supposed to deliver a whole chicken, and Dylan does like a smoked chicken. It's so good, but they did not give me the chicken, so it's fine. We'll just have 1 orange. Lettuce, also for the hamburgers. Sour cream. I grabbed a couple different like random seasoning packets, the ranch, and then this one here like for wing seasoning. We'll see. I don't know. It just sounded good. I also got, I lost a lime. Got some cream cheese cinnamon rolls. That's not right. Cinnamon rolls with cream cheese icing. I got 2 limes, but 1 just took off. This is for me for a little treat. I got cream cheese, bagels, I think I already said that. Mixed greens, filled peas and snaps, big bottle of ranch, cereals, we got Honey Nut Cheerios, and then the Trix. I got 2 boxes of the white cheddar and broccoli, and then I got 1 of these because we already have a box in the cabinet, and we need 2 for our family at this point. Then I got some Corona Extra for my husband, just as like a little surprise today when he got home from work, and that's what the limes are for. And then I got a Scott's pack of toilet paper because that's so much toilet paper we can use without it clogging our toilets. And that is my haul. Oh, and I got ice. I always buy a bag of ice because I don't know, I just like it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put all the groceries away now. And yes, my ice maker does have tape on it. It cracked, I don't know. So that's one of the reasons why we don't use the ice maker anyway, because it's already broken. We need a new fridge. We're gonna get a new fridge eventually, but I kind of just want to wait until we eventually like reconfigure the kitchen. I just don't think it would be worth getting a fridge that only fits in this space if I want to move the fridge to the other side. So I'm trying to like keep that in mind and just kind of tough it out, which this fridge works. So I feel if we buy a new one, it would really just be for like the aesthetic purposes, not necessarily because we absolutely need it. So I'm like, we're gonna wait until it breaks. Also, speaking of that, everything is falling apart in our house. We are just at that stage of our home. You guys, it just hit me. It just hit me. I gotta tell you something. Y'all are gonna laugh. This is not, it's not funny, but it is funny at the same time. So, speaking of everything breaking, do y'all remember when I was complaining about the plumbing smell, the sewer smell in my house, and I couldn't figure out what it was? Well, guess what? It had still been bothering us. Like, every single day at a certain time during the day, it would smell like booty. And then I would think it was the dogs farting maybe, or like, I don't know what. We tried everything. I cleaned the drains. I was like turning the shower on about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I like would set an alarm to go turn the shower on just to see if maybe like the pee trap or whatever was, not the pee trap. is it the P-trap? Whatever. I was trying to make sure that water was flowing so that when nothing dried out, maybe it was the sewer coming out of the drains. Well, we did that, and it would still stink. It was to the point where I had called plumbers to come out and check our plumbing because I was like, there's a leak somewhere. They checked it, everything was fine. Nobody could figure out what the hell the stink was in our house, okay? Well, my stepdad came over. He's the one who helped us pour the concrete slab and stuff. And I mentioned it again. Because they were over at the house, and I was starting to get kind of embarrassed because it was like that time of the day where it starts to stink. And I was like, I'm sorry if the house starts to smell funky. I don't know what it is, and I can't figure it out. This man looks over at me, and he's like, well, did you put a cap on the clean out? I was like, what clean out? He's like, the one that I used whenever your sink got clogged. And then it dawned on me, you guys, listen. So when we first bought our house, I didn't know that the pipes on the outside underneath the kitchen window was a clean out. I was just like, why is there a random hole in the side of our house? So guess what I did? I foamed it shut. I foamed the holes shut. And we lived here for many, many years with no issues with that hole being foamed. Never had a stink in the house, nothing. Well, it turns out that the reason why it didn't stink was because I had plugged the hole with foam, the foam spray. Well, whenever we had a plumbing issue, he took the foam out, he scraped it out, and used that hole to, run the snake through it and get our drains unclogged. Well, I never refoamed it because at that point I was like, oh, it's a clean out and it's not supposed to be foamed. Y'all, this whole freaking time, the reason I would stink at a certain time during the day is because when the sun comes around to the back of the house, the heat was like pushing the hot air in, so the sewer gas was not going up the pipe out the ceiling. This whole time. And we closed the hole with a pipe, like with a little end cap or whatever, and it doesn't stink in the house no more. I feel like an idiot this whole time. Anyway, yeah, it was just crazy, but it worked, and it does not stink in our house anymore. I'm proud to report that we have no more funky smell in the afternoon. So that is great. And I am just so disappointed that we've went this long not knowing what it was. Oh my gosh. But anyway, after getting this laundry started, we are now going backwards again into the day. This was later on that week. I did end up backwards. What am I talking about? We're jumping forward. We ended up getting a new mattress, okay? So the mattress that we had was a very firm mattress, which actually Dylan likes a firm mattress. Me, on the other hand, I like soft, okay? And we're not bougie enough to buy a bed that does both. I'm indifferent. First of all, this man sleeps on my side of the bed every night, while I'm also sleeping on my side of the bed every night. So even if we had a mattress that was like, you can adjust your sides, he would still be on my side. So I was like, okay, well, if we're going to do this, we need to get a mattress that I'm going to sleep good on. So we ended up getting a mattress from Amazon. It is amazing. I'm sleeping so freaking good, you guys. I can't say enough good things about this mattress, but it is soft. So if you like more of a firm mattress, this is not for you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've had enough of this crap.
This damn box. I'm so tired of it.
Oh my God. Oh.
He's so strong.
Oh, I know. He's in there again. But he panics because there's only one way in.
Now, because we decided to get a new mattress, my daughter wanted to have the queen size bed, so here we are putting together her new headboard. Let me tell you though, this is really, really nice for the price. I'm going to link this below because I'm probably going to buy one myself. Like, you can't even build something remotely like this for the price, and I think it's beautiful. So definitely recommend, and she wants a big girl bed in a big girl room, so we're going to be working on that soon. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget to check out Earth Breeze. I'll have it linked down below, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.